Welcome to the Today's Leader podcast. Building tomorrow's best leaders, today.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. Keep it going. Good job, guys. All right, Paul, I see you. All right, Jonathan, finish. Coach Carl. Let's go.
Great job, guys.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here, and welcome to Monday Mentoring on the Today's Leader podcast, building tomorrow's best leaders today. Obstacles, hurdles, barriers, and roadblocks. These are all common sights that you're going to see on the road to achievement. And if you've ever worked towards a goal that most people, most of your friends maybe, would label as unrealistic, then you've undoubtedly faced these challenges head on. In fact, when we reach the point where we feel like giving up, that's usually when we see these things, the roadblocks, the obstacles, and we're getting to that point where we just feel that we have to give up. But fundamentally, believe it or not, the external roadblocks are usually, and actually the easy part, they are the obvious things that we see. They are the obvious things that we can see. We can examine them and we can devise a plan that we can map around them if it is indeed a roadblock. We can map around that roadblock if it's an external thing. But the real barriers to success are often the ones that we don't see and often we don't like to acknowledge. And that's the internal roadblocks. And this is where it gets quite challenging, because this is where we battle with our own self-doubts, our own worries, and our own feelings of unworthiness. We all have them. We all have them. It's how we overcome them that's going to help us succeed. Now, you may have the best work ethic in the world. You may have the strictest discipline. You may have great self-control. But if you are continually listing all the reasons why you can't succeed in your mind, no matter what it is that you've got, you are truly fighting a losing battle, because we keep telling ourselves that we don't have what it takes. And for many of us, these negative tapes have been playing the same message, the same disempowering message for years. And it's a hard thing to shift. It is an incredibly hard thing to shift. And the only way that we can cross this invisible line and moving from feeling unworthy to feeling powerful is to be intentional with that shift and changing that internal dialogue. Instead of repeating it, and instead of repeating those patterns of behavior that we've become accustomed to, we need to be powerful in our shift, and we need to start recognizing when we're defeating ourselves and making that shift towards something so much more powerful. And when we start to do that, and we start to minimize the impact of that old disempowering message, that's when we can train ourselves to be so much more powerful, so much more positive, and ultimately so much more successful. Hey, thanks for tuning in to this week's Monday Mentoring. I shall see you all again next week. Bye for now.